In this video, we're going to be talking about rationalizing denominator. Rationalizing a denominator means getting rid of surds from the bottom of a fraction. So for example, if you have 2 over root 3, rationalizing root 3 means getting rid of root from the bottom. To do this, multiply the top and bottom with the simplest form of a surd. All right, let's do a quick example. In this example, we need to rationalize root 3. So we need to multiply top and bottom with root 3. And why is that? It's because when you have root 3 times root 3, it's when you multiply root a and root a together, that gives you a. So root 3 times root 3 is 3, and 6 times root 3 is 6 root 3. Then you can simplify it further by noticing that 6 and 3, they can both be divided by the number 3. When you divide them both by the number 3, you get 2 root 3 on the top, because 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. So 2 root 3 over 1 is 2 root 3. Let's do another example. Rationalize the denominator of 5 over 2 root 15. Okay, so we don't need to multiply the top and bottom with the entire denominator. We can simply multiply the top and bottom with root 15 itself. Okay, so we're going to multiply top and bottom with root 15. So root 15 and root 15. All right, so now multiplying the terms across, we get 5 root 15 on the top and 2 root 15 times root 15. Well, I'll just copy the 2 as is. But root 15 times root 15, well, once again, root a times root a is a. So root 15 times root 15 is 15. So 2 times 15. And that's the reason why we need to multiply with root 15, because root 15 times root 15 gives us the whole number. We do not need to multiply with the entirety of the denominator. So we don't need to multiply the top and bottom with 2 root 15 and 2 root 15. We can simply do root 15. Okay, so now we have 5 root 15 on the top and 30 on the bottom. So 2 times 15 is 30. Noticing that 5 and 30, they are both divisible by the number 5. We can actually divide them both by 5. So we get 5 divided by 5 is 1. So we have 1 root 15 or root 15 on the top. And 30 divided by 5 is 6. So root 15 over 6. Okay, so now let's do 3 plus root 6 over root 3. In this case, we just multiply the top and bottom with root 3. The numbers on the bottom, they multiply to 3. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. Then we have 3 plus root 6 timesing with root 3. Now, you can actually treat this like root 3 times 3 plus root 6. So having 3 plus root 6 first and root 3 after, when they're multiplying, is the same as having root 3 first and 3 plus root 6 after, because in multiplication, order doesn't matter. So root 3 times 3, now we need to expand, right? So root 3 times 3, that's 3 root 3. And then root 3 times root 6, that's root 18 over 3. Okay, so now we have 3 root 3 plus, and if you need to simplify root 18, remember we have to find the highest perfect square number that goes into 18. So that's 9. So we can get root 9 times root 2. So root 18 is root 9 times root 2. Okay, so this becomes 3 root 3 plus 3 root 2, because root 9 is 3, over 3. Now, if you notice the top, we have 3 as a common factor, right? 3 root 3 plus 3 root 2. So 3 is a common factor. It's like 3x plus 3y. So you can factor out a 3. You'll be left with root 3 plus root 2 inside the bracket, right? So 3 when you factor out the 3, you're left with root 3 and root 2 inside the bracket. Now this 3 and this 3, they cancel each other out, because if you divide the top and bottom by 3, you can get rid of the numbers here. So our answer is root 3 plus root 2. And finally, one last example. So root 11 is a denominator. So of course we need to times top and bottom with root 11. Okay, so root 11 times root 11 on the bottom, well, it gives us 11 overall on the bottom. And the top, well, there's a few things we need to do with the top. So I will multiply the 4 plus 2 root 3 and 4 minus 2 root 3 first, and then I'll multiply the result with root 11. Okay, so we're going to have to do 4 plus 2 root 3 and 4 minus 2 root 3 on the side. So we're going to take this to the side. So it's 4 plus 2 root 3 and 4 minus 2 root 3. Okay, so we can expand them. So 4 times 4 is 16. And 4 times 2 root 3 is 8 root 3. Remember, 4 times 2 root 3 is like 4 times 2x, because you can always treat your surds like variables in algebra. So 4 times 2 root 3 is just like 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times 2 root 3 is going to be 8 root 3. So this is minus, so we have 8 minus 8 root 3. Then we have 2 root 3 times 4, that's plus 8 root 3. And then we have 2 root 3 times minus 2 root 3. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. So if you have 2x times 2x, then you have 4x squared. So meaning you multiply the coefficients together, and you multiply the variables together. When you have 2 root 3 times 2 root 3, you multiply the coefficients together, so 2 times 2 is 4. And then root 3 and root 3, you can think of them as x's. So root 3 times root 3 is 3. And so we have 4 times 3, which is 12. So this number, 2 root 3 times minus 2 root 3 is minus 12. Okay, so collecting the like terms, we can cancel out the middle two terms, and 16 minus 12 is 4. So the top is nothing but 4 root 11. So 4 root 11 over 11 is your answer.